At some point in your career, I can guarantee someone is going to look you straight in the eye, maybe it's your boss, senior leader, or even a client, and ask you this one question. So what are we going to do about this? And in that moment, you may not have any idea what to say. Well, today I'm going to teach you how strong leaders and great communicators answer this question, even when they really don't have an answer. Hi, my name is Katrice Miller, Executive Career and Leadership Coach and nationally recognized labor relations leader. Okay, friends, first thing, don't panic. But what do most people do? Of course, panic. They start talking their way through uncertainty and they end up talking themselves right out of credibility. You know, it sounds something kind of like this. They say, well, I think maybe we could try this, or maybe we should do that, or maybe, we should just check this out and see how it goes. And then after all of that rambling, they finally come up with something along the lines of, you know what? Let me get back to you. Now, that's not a bad answer, but here's the problem. You just told the other person, not only do you not know the answer, but you don't have a process for figuring it out. And that is the real problem. When you respond in this way, you signal three very important things. First, you signal that you're unsure of yourself, not just the answer. You don't have a framework for thinking under pressure, and you lose the listener's confidence before you even gather the necessary facts. So, how do we correct this in a positive way? Confident professionals handle uncertainty different. Even if they don't know the full answer, they frame their thinking and they outline their process. First of all, don't let your uncertainty about what you don't know totally erase in your mind the things that you do know. Clearly, you wouldn't be in that position if you didn't have some knowledge about the subject matter, right? So lead with that. Here's how you should respond confidently. Pause, breathe, and think. My initial reaction is that we can start by doing this first. Then I like to gather some additional information to best evaluate our options and then circle back with a full recommendation. Now remember, this is not about memorizing a script. It's about leading with what you do know about the subject and then walking away confidently and coming back with the correct response. Do you see how that works? So what happens though? I can hear you guys now. Katrice, what if I just really don't know? Yeah, sometimes you don't know and you have no idea what to say, and that's okay. There's even a way you can respond to that. The key is to always respond clearly, directly, without rambling. Here's an example. That's a great question. I want to make sure I give you the most accurate answer. Let me look into that and I'll follow up with you. See how simple that is? Short, clear, and professional. So, in closing, leadership communication is not about always having the right answer. It's about showing how you can think clearly, stay calm under pressure, and move towards a solution. Be sure to follow me for more strategies on how professionals communicate with authority in corporate environments. Take care. Bye-bye.